I literally said to Jada, that's it. I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy.
When we think about some of the things that men experience in relationships, a lot of it is based on a man's inability to let go once he falls head over heels in love with a woman. I mean, it could take years sometimes. That's why I tell you, man, to guard your emotions. And one of the greatest examples we use is Will Smith. And what he's going through now, you know, trying to recover his career and trying to recover from the egregious act of walking on stage, doing the things he did back at the Oscars awards. This is the time that a man would need the support of his wife. And this is the time that a man would see he doesn't have that. And thankfully, finally, Will Smith has gotten through his head that he cannot make Jada happy. And he has also decided to retire from even trying. Let's take a deep dive on this one. But first, let's elevate to a higher plane. Prepare for takeoff. And why wouldn't he? After she had sat down in front of the public and told the man she cheated on him with that she only used his energy to help her get over the emotional trauma she had left over from losing Tupac.
You have been able to close some open wounds that were left in regards to my relationship to Pop.
I thought they were just friends. So why would you need to be intimate with another man to get over your friend? Now, Will has gone through a lot with this woman. A lot. It has been public. It has been ugly. It has been embarrassing. But the one thing it did not do is destroy Will Smith. It made him a shell of himself. It made him do things that even he has to question behind closed doors.
I literally said to Jada, that's it. I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible.
When you understand that the woman you have, if she ever stepped out with another man, she never loses contact with that man.
She never loses contact with that man.
They may not necessarily be intimate again, but they have created a bond that will never be broken. Because whenever a woman tips out on you in a relationship, she gives all of herself to that man. I mean, she opens up. She needs to be loved by that man. And that's why men fall in love with women that they cheat with, and women don't fall in love with men that they cheat with. That's the difference. So when you think about all of these things, man, and Will has gone through these things, and he's been able to pretty much keep his head above water. But this last thing he did at the Oscars was one of the worst things he could have done in his life for his career. Now, he could have done this at the BET Hip Hop Awards and been okay, because he don't make music no more. He could have done this at the MTV Video Awards and been okay, because he don't make music no more. But to do it at the Oscars was very destructive to his own career. And seeing as how, instead of supporting this man for going out and defending her, her response was, Will should have never done that. He overreacted. And I agree he overreacted. You agree he overreacted. Will probably agrees now he overreacted. But to have the same man that your wife cheated with, the same boy that your wife cheated with, come out and ridicule you for defending her, sounds like they've been talking. So when you're in a situation, man, and a woman shows you nothing but disrespect, public disdain, tries to present herself like she's above you, like she's the one holding everything together, she's the glue of the relationship, when all she does is things to tear it down. Well, she finally got her wish. She's been trying to run Will off for years, man. Just going public with all of these things because she got a little platform, man. She has been trying to run Will off for years. And finally, whatever that straw that broke the camel's back, let's all thank God for that straw. Because it was very tiring to see a man of his caliber, a man of his status, a man of his accomplishments, who is loved by so many and respected by even more, become a pawn in the game of a woman who is trying to find the new version of herself post-wall. Now, I say this to y'all. If you're in a situation with a woman, man, who's giving you nothing, you got to stop giving her. The only way to make someone start giving you things that they should be giving you is if you pull back on things you're giving them. If you have an agreement, okay, I'm going to give you 5 things, you give me 3. The moment she stopped giving you 3 things, you cut out 2 of her things so y'all can be even. If you say I'm going to give you 5 things, you give me 5. If she cuts out 2, you cut out 2. She cuts out 4, you cut out 4. You don't have to have these conversations and try to explain to her. Have you ever tried to explain something complicated to a woman? You mean tell me you won't try that? No. You got to use your actions to voice your dissatisfaction. And if the way you act doesn't have an impact, then the woman don't care about you in the first place. And this is the same thing that's happened with Will Smith over the years. So I, for one, am glad that Will has decided that he's done taking these abuses from this woman, that he's done taking this disrespect from this woman. Because truth be told, she wasn't no stunner when she was younger. She was cute, but she wasn't no stunner. She always been built up like my 11-year-old boy cousin. Nothing to see here. But she was his wife, and Will did a wonderful job, a greater job than I would have done, of staying with that woman, sticking with that woman through all of this negativity. So now, as a man who has done that for all of these years, and she has given him nothing but her butt to kiss, Will Smith has the right to walk away. And I am glad that he has decided to retire from trying to make her happy. So glad, in fact, that I want to listen to him say it again.
I literally said to Jada, that's it. I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible.
First time we've ever heard Will say anything like this. So it deserves a second play. Now, some of you may say that it could be this or it could be that, but you got to listen to and understand who this woman has been to Will over the past 5 to 10 years. She's been the enemy of his success. She's literally tried to drain his success, pour it into her life, and capitalize on it. But the bottom line is, see, her name is Jada Pinkett. She added Smith. He's Will Smith. There was no Smith to add if Will didn't become the Will Smith. See, she's not the Jada Pinkett. She's Jada Pinkett. He's the Will Smith. Salute to you, Will, for finally blocking out these suckers who talking about you're a good man for staying with that woman and defending your wife and doing all that. Any man who's ever said that is a beta male simp mangina. Because this woman didn't deserve that. What she deserves is to be left the hell alone. And thankfully now, Will is finally giving her what she deserves. Not because I don't like Jada, I don't know Jada, but because there are young men who are watching Will and looking up to Will as a father figure possibly. And they need to see him be strong for once. Y'all comment down below and let me know what you think about this topic, man. I look forward to hearing what you men have to say. I'm out.
Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Simps claiming that they pimps, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Suckers claiming to be players, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Tricks acting like they max, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Betas claiming to be alpha, but they not though. Now I'm not gonna tell you, man, that you shouldn't value your woman at all. A woman does have value, but you can't overvalue her